Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth in the spirit. And I want to give a special peace and blessings and salutations to the elect. All right, this is the brother Zion. And pretty much, this is a video from Tried and Refined. All right, you have Nazariah, Fopes, Elder Quinath, and another guy that goes by the name of Yehuda, Israel. Okay, and basically what these guys are doing is trying to discredit the 12 tribes chart once again. You know, now, as far as I'm concerned, they have different doctrines because Fopi, all right, they teach that the 12 tribes are so-called black people, all right, from my knowledge. And Tried and Refined, okay, they have Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans in their camp, all right. And the Most High is basically, what he's doing right now is he's sifting the house of Israel because, you know, through the spirit, you had Tried and Refined. They went out on the highways and the byways 2 weeks ago. All right. And, you know, they were back on the streets after taking a year off, which brothers did videos on that. And now here it is. Nazariah, the infamous Nazariah, he's back indoors. OK, doing the same thing he was doing, or they're doing the same thing they were doing before they took a year off. And that's back indoors. Zero spirit of prophecy, moving backwards, man. I mean, you guys are trying to discredit the 12 tribes chart. That's moving backwards. Okay, there's been tens of thousands, man. I mean, you could say hundreds of thousands of people, Israelites, that's woken up off the fact that they're Israelites due to that chart, man. Okay, the 12 tribes chart has woken up, you can say, hundreds of thousands of Israelites, man. Okay, and maybe more, we don't know. But all these camps, and I'm not just talking about Great Millstone camps, all these camps, ISUPK, IUIC, the camps that use the chart, you know how many Israelites have woken up off of that chart, man? And they're doing the work. And here you niggas come trying to disprove the chart. What difference? Really, it doesn't make no difference because we're in a time now where this place is getting ready to be destroyed, man. There's famines coming. All right. People are getting ready to turn into cannibals out here. The prophecies are coming to pass. And you guys are still up here trying to disprove the 12 tribes chart, man. No spirit of prophecy. Okay. I mean, come on, man. And then you wonder why you got Israelites getting on you, man. And is this supposed to be a unity get together? Because like I said, you guys have different doctrines, man. And there was no prophecy spoken about in this video. All these guys were doing, and Quinath and this Yehuda, the guy, barely said a word. It was basically Nazariah talking, man. The whole because I skimmed through it, the whole hour and 40 something minutes. You know? And these guys are not back on the highways, man. Okay, they're back indoors, spewing madness, secretly mentioning the apostles and elders. Nazariah talking about y'all need to get rid of those names, the apostles and the elders. But nigga, you took a whole year off, man. And there's nothing wrong with the 12 tribes chart, man. At the end of the day, because it's woken up an innumerable amount of brothers and sisters, man. You guys are moving backwards, man. And that's just bottom line to it. Now, I want you brothers to hear what Nazariah has to say. I don't see Seminole Indians when I'm reading about Reuben. Goddamn clowns, man. Let's listen up. Lord willing, you brothers can hear. I don't know if you can even hear it, man. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to play it because I don't know if you can hear it. And I don't want to start the video over But if you watch like the first 10 minutes of it, he's reading Genesis 49, I believe. And he says, I don't see Seminole Indians in that, you know. But that's okay, man, because at the end of the day, you guys are moving backwards. All right. You guys are moving, and you guys are just sitting down with whoever at this point, man. No matter what they teach, you just sitting down with these guys, man. Whatever it takes to disprove the chart or come up against the elders and apostles, man. You know, Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. And these guys in this video ain't mentioned, they ain't talking about prophecy at all, man. The whole video is about disproving the chart and talking about Dan. That's all they're doing, man. Okay, and Jake is all up into this shit, not knowing that what they should be talking about is the mandatory vaccines, the chip. Okay, giving precepts on how our people can escape this coming destruction if they're of the elect. But what are they doing? Trying to disprove the chart, man. You know, because these guys really ain't got the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai on them. That's why they're not back on the streets, man. They came back on the streets one time. Okay, and now guess what? They're back indoors. And I'm talking about you, Nazariah, because you're the leader of the so-called tried and refined Israelite group, man. I mean, and then you guys you're reading Genesis 49, right? And you're saying that the tribes ain't this and the tribes ain't that, but you're not telling us who the tribes are. If you're gonna disprove the chart, then tell us who they are, man. You didn't do that in the video. You're saying that Reuben is not the Seminole Indians. Well, who are they then? Who are they? That's the question. And the spirit of prophecy was not given to you, man. It wasn't given to none of these guys. Because if that was the case, then they would be teaching prophecy, man. And the scriptures say the spirit of the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. Okay, and also when you go into 1 Corinthians, the 13th chapter, the 9th verse, it says what? We know in part and we prophesy in part, man. All right. When Elder Ariah, which I don't even really feel comfortable speaking on Elder Ariah because I wasn't around back then, man. I wasn't around back then, so I don't feel like I should even be speaking on Elder Ariah. But when he came up with that breakdown, okay, I really believe that there was an angel working with him, you know, working on his mind to have him break that down. Because look how many people that the 12 tribes chart has woken up. Okay? Look at the power of that chart, man. And when you go into Ezekiel, it mentions it. Okay, one stick for the house of Israel, which I'm going to get that real quick. One stick for the house of Israel and one stick for the house of Judah, I believe it says. Here these guys go, man, trying to just moving backwards, man. This is Ezekiel 37:19. Say unto them, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph and the stick, Salakia. Matter of fact, let me get it in the blue letter. Ezekiel 37, because I want to go into that word. These guys, man, they through, man. They done, you know. Ezekiel 37 and 19. Okay, say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in mine hand. Okay, now let's go into that word stick. All right. Because what you see a lot of times is the signs will be out there, all right, on like a plank, okay, and we'll have the chart out there, and Jake will walk by and they'll look at the sign. The sign has always been something that draws the people attention, which is spiritual. When people walk by the camps, they see that sign and they look at the sign and they like, what's this about? What's that about? And then we break it down to them, man. So it says tree, wood, stock, plank, stalk, stick. All right. Wood, pieces of wood, gallows, firewood, cedar wood, woody flax. All right. And a lot of time brothers will have that plank, that stick out there. All right. With the tribes. Okay. With the tribes on it, man. And I don't see what's the fetish with the 12 tribes chart, man, with trying to disprove it. You know? And like I said, man, there's so many prophecies out there that's taking place and so many things that these guys could talk about. But what do they talk about? Trying to take away from people waking up. If you're going to disprove the tribes, then say who they are. If they're not the Seminole Indians, if Judah isn't the Negroes, okay, if Ephraim isn't the so-called Puerto Ricans, then who are they? Don't just take away from the tribes and then leave Jake stuck. Break it down who they are then, man. Okay? But we know these guys, we know their agenda and what they're up to, man. And I just wanted to bring this out because you guys need to be exposed, man. You know, zero prophecy. You guys got different doctrines. Okay. When you should be on the highways and the byways, but instead you back indoors. Okay. And the spirit that you guys are in, you're moving backwards, man. The kingdom is about to be established, man. And these clowns are up here talk about some, let's read it in context. Let's read it in the kingdom is about to be established, man. The time of Jacob's trouble is around the corner. And here you niggas, man. That's what you guys are, niggas. Talking that riffraff, man. Secretly not trying to mention the apostles, man. We know who you guys are talking about. We know exactly who you guys are talking about, man. But like I said, man, you know what? It's okay because the scriptures say when the time of trouble comes, then they shall know who are my chosen, man. And Yahweh Shai is getting ready to sift the house of Israel, man. Okay? We in the fourth quarter. We in the last 25 seconds of the fourth quarter. And you got guys, you got niggas on a bench talking shit. Because they ain't getting the game. But the game is too close, man. You got to keep the starters in the game. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Hey, you brothers could check this video out if you want. I was talking to one elder. He said, I ain't even going to watch it, man. I said, I'm going to watch a little bit of it to see what they're talking about. And I watched like the first 15 minutes. And I heard Nazariah talking about that ain't talking about the Seminole Indians. And I skimmed through it. And this so-called Elder Quinath and the other guy, they were barely even talking. You know? So they ain't talking about really nothing but trying to disprove the chart, man. You know? All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone that taught us this truth in the spirit. Want to give a special peace and blessings and salutations to the elect. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Hey, man, the 12 tribes chart is what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai used in the last days to bring his people back, to bring the remnant back. Okay? And so far, it's worked. It has worked. But you have guys trying to undo the prophecies, man. And that's a damn shame. Shalom.